Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Potgieter. I'm representing SM Nutritionals here this morning, this beautiful banquet that we have. Just quickly what we do, we actually product development company from a second mile standpoint, and then SM Nutritionals distribute the product here in South Africa. It's a cream, as you all know, we have talked about it before. What I quickly want to focus on this morning is the components of it. So we are distributing it mainly through the medical profession at this point in time, but there's no reason for that other than we like them to be involved and they can manage expectations in the beginning and that type of thing. So the cream does not have anything in it from the SM Derma Fusion standpoint. That is the formulation that we put in an aqua-based cream that we also manufacture in the Cape. So what we have here is there's nothing in the cream that's not already in your bloodstream if you are a healthy individual and you eat very healthy food. So there's nothing in the cream. We don't use some exotic plant molecule from some exotic country. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about it from that sense. We had, obviously if you take medications like Levac and you take grapefruit juice, there's a contraindication. So it's impossible for us to know if you are not allowed certain vitamins, or which is very doubtful. But that's the component of it. What we have found is the latest thing I want to share with you, which is fantastic, is smoker's lip. Smoker's lip, what happens sometimes with smokers, they get these yellow patches on their lips, and their lips dry out chemically. What we found with 1 or 2 treatments of this, and this is just 1 or 2, we thought it's going to take longer, that smoker's lip, that yellow, get detoxed. And you have, I don't say new lips, but you have better looking lips. So for all the smokers out there, and for those who have chapped and dry lips, and those who are on medications and don't know, you have tried everything, this is the product to try. And so far we have almost 100% success rate with people coming back and saying, wow, thank you. And so thanks for your time.
And it also helps against anti-aging, as you said earlier?
Yeah, there's a host of things that it's working for because it slightly increases the concentration of usable nutrients in the areas where you need it. So we are getting all kinds of interesting reports back that we need to study a little further of people. We have, for example, the latest one is a rotary cuff. Because you have a basement membrane with a lot of your peripheral nerves attached to it, sometimes the cause can be a little bit more shallow than you think. And when we can decrease inflammation in the basement membrane, the pain seems to go away and movement is increased. And this is fantastic for example, we had a matric tennis player. She's very, very competitive but couldn't play for 2 months. And so every time she started playing, and she had that nervous disorder almost like Luan's toe. You feel like, wow, I need to go play, but you expect that pain to come back. In Luan's case, the pain didn't come back. In her case, after weeks of treatment, her rotary cuff problem, pain-wise, didn't come back. She could play very competitively. She won. We're excited about that. So those are areas that we are still looking into. But yeah, so I hope there's years and years of work in this.
Thank you so much, Doc.
Okay. What's that?
Your contact details.
Oh, the contact details, you can go on our website, either secondmile.coza or you can go to feedmyskin.coza. At this point in time, like I said, you can also leave me contact underneath. Send me an email and I'll put you in contact with one of our professionals out there.
Thank you, Doc.